Texans fans are feeling FOMO, and there are trades happening everywhere across the NFL. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Duke. And remember, guys, on The Lead, where it's all Houston all the time, the one thing we do not do is bury the lead. And this might be yesterday's news, but the Houston Texans made a trade. The Texans have made a trade. They traded Cam Akers to the Minnesota Vikings. Look, it doesn't really come to a surprise to me. Yeah, obviously I wasn't expecting it, but I didn't really care for it. Cam Akers looks slow. He just looks slow. He doesn't look like he hits the hole fast enough. He lost snaps to Dare. Just it wasn't working for him here in Houston. He didn't really fill into the position nicely when Mixon and Dameon Pierce both were gone. He didn't fill in the absence at all, and Dare got snaps. A guy that's always been known as a pass protection guy, special teams guy, and he took snaps over Cam Akers, a guy that we were kind of hyping up in the preseason. We were hyping up Cam Akers a lot. And hell, I was hoping, I was thinking, hey, maybe he still got something left in the tank for us. Thought he looked pretty good in preseason. Hey, it goes to show you what, going up against future car salesmen, future podcasters look like. So without further ado, Cam Akers, you are a Minnesota Viking, and the Houston Texans, 5-1 currently. Some trade ideas to throw around. And this video is more of a let's put on the EA Sports It's in the Game hat right now, and let's take a look around the NFL and see who would the Houston Texans be looking into. And there's obviously a few names. Look, I like looking at the secondary, and I like looking at the defensive line. Those are the two things that specifically I'm always going to be looking at improving. And everyone's going to be like, why the defensive line? You're returning to Nico Autry. You got Daniel Hunter, Will Anderson. Yeah, but if I'm going to go defensive line, if I'm going to make a move, I'm going to make a splash move. And if that splash move is on the defensive line, you might as well just go ask the New York Giants, hey, Dexter Lawrence, how you doing? 7 sacks in the NFL from an interior defensive lineman, can manipulate the offenses in both ways when it's against the pass, against the run. Very good in both aspects. And another game wrecker on the D-line for D'Amico Ryans to create more pressure and more havoc for opposing quarterbacks with Daniel Hunter, Will Anderson, and Nico Autry. Yeah, sign me up. Obviously, it's going to be a hefty trade market and a hefty value for him. If the Giants are considering it, who knows? It's very unrealistic, though. And it's very EA Sports It's in the Game mindset. Another trade idea thrown around, Patrick Surtain. Look, sign me up. I'd love a Patrick Surtain. It's not happening. It never was going to happen. Regardless of what people want to say and throw out there on Twitter, come on, man. That was never happening. It was never happening. I don't understand what was going on Twitter with the Patrick Surtain rumors and all of the heat that was around it. I don't know. It seemed made up to me. That's what it felt like. I didn't get it whatsoever, but whatever. Patrick Surtain is not going anywhere, man. I'd be shocked. Now, that would be surprising if that guy get traded. So it is what it is there. I didn't expect it to happen anyway. Yeah, I would love it. Absolutely. Because specifically, I'd love to improve the cornerback position. As of right now, you don't have a lot of depth in the cornerback position. You got Kamari Lassiter, who is injured right now. Could be out up to a month. Hopefully he's not. But after that, you got a bunch of no-namers after Derek Stingley. And look, those no-namers, you didn't hear them against the New England Patriots. But that's the New England Patriots with a rookie quarterback in Drake May. Just imagine how it could look like this Sunday with Jordan Love. So with that being said, the Houston Texans should be looking at the cornerback position. That is something I continue to harp on. I said it was a weakness for this team in the offseason, and that was before Kamari Lassiter was even drafted, when he did get drafted, I still said it was a weakness for this team because you're putting a lot of faith and a lot of your marbles all in the bag for a healthy season of Derek Stingley, who he hasn't done quite yet this far. He hasn't played healthy in all 1 year. Kamari Lassiter, I don't know why I bundled that up, but whatever. Kamari Lassiter hurt right now, but still a rookie cornerback. You got both of them as your cornerbacks 1 and 2. I would love to bring in some more depth at cornerback. I don't know if Jeff Okudah is going to be the guy or not for the Houston Texans. He could be solid depth for you. I wouldn't mind that. I don't know if Kamari Lassiter could play the slot. I don't. I've seen him. Looks like to me he's more of an outside corner, but hey, I could be wrong there. I know the name Greg Newsome has been thrown around from the Cleveland Browns. And we all know the Cleveland Browns traded away Amari Cooper to the Buffalo Bills, which was hilarious. And that would be somebody in Greg Newsome. That would be somebody that the Houston Texans should venture for. That should be somebody that the Houston Texans ask and call tirelessly about. I think Greg Newsome here with the Houston Texans, with the pressure we create on the defensive line, could be a very solid addition for this team, can play the slot corner role really well for you. The Houston Texans need that. No offense to Jalen Petrie. I just don't think enough teams, we've faced enough good quarterback teams to highlight a Jalen Petrie guarding the slot receiver kind of problem that is going to blossom in some sort of fashion. At least I would think so. I appreciate what he's done so far in his new role. I like what he's done in his new role. But in terms of guarding wide receivers out of the slot, I think Petrie can hold up his own for a little bit. But if the play continues to go on and on and on, and you're not creating the pressure that is needed to happen, then it could get really ugly out of there. Greg Newsome, wouldn't mind whatsoever. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.